When you guys were kids, did you invite your whole class to your birthday party, or was it like some people?
No. I never got a birthday party.
I'm Vietnamese. I got beaten. We don't have friends over, or we don't go over to friends' houses.
Yeah, I wasn't poor, but my mom pretended like we were, so I never had parties growing up.
I would just ask my mom if I had to invite everyone and tell her who I didn't want to invite, and then I just let her handle it.
That's right.
She's all handing it out at school like,
What's your name again? Jessica
Yeah.
Jessica M or Jessica T?
I'm looking for Jasmine, not Jessica. No, Jessica, you're not coming. So.
Either I didn't get invited to their parties, or my mom hid the invites, and I always thought they didn't like me or something.
Why would you hide the invite?
Huh? Because maybe she didn't want to drop me off. I don't know.
You ain't going to interrupt my day drinking.
I don't know. I don't remember getting to go to anyone's birthdays, and then when I had birthdays, I'd have like 2 people there.
You guys ever go to too many birthday parties as a kid? I was like, I'm fucking booked.
Booked and busy.
Oh yeah, and for each one you gotta get a different toy, and you're like, oh god.
Damn.
You're like, what kind of goodie bags are you passing out?
You have like extra gifts in the closet just
in case.
Yeah.
I do that now. Like when I find a birthday card that I really like, I buy the entire like stack of them.
Oh.
So I always have at least 10 birthday cards on hand, so I never can like.
Oh, so it wasn't picked out personally for me?
Well, it was personally because I liked it. It was personal because it was funny. I like funny birthday cards or like insulting birthday cards. Like I like those, so I will just get them in both.
Yes, Gina.
Teacher, I have a question. Are you a personality type A? Organized, clean?
I'm very clean, I'm very organized, but I also I'm an introverted extrovert.
Okay.
So like I like entertaining people like right now, but if I was at home, like I've been at home for like a day and a half and not said a word.
Yeah.
Like I can chill. And at home, like my family entertains me. I don't have to be the one on.
Yeah.
Because I actually don't like being on all the time. I like when I can just chill. Like with y'all on camera, we're on, but like if we were just chilling, like we just be chilling. Like I wouldn't have to be the funniest. Steve is here, Tiff's here, Nikki's here. I don't have to be the funniest. I like when I.
You are so responsible and organized. That is fantastic. That is amazing.
Gina, why don't you fuck him already? Jesus Christ.
No. Like
have sex with
Nikki?
this man already.
I want to fuck Nikki.
Throw it at
She
him.
couldn't handle.
She could not handle it. Gina would be sprung. Listen.
She would be what?
Sprung?
Sprung.
No,
I thought
Nikki
she'd be strong. I was like, wow.
amazes me.
Thank you, Gina.
She's fucking
You like that bullet journal?
Yeah, that's
Want to check out my Tombow pens?
I can see why you're into it.
Oh yeah. Well, she's also nuts, but.
In bed.
Yeah, we have the same sex style, so we would do.
I feel like that's like a little fun though. Like seriously, if you meet a girl that's like 0% crazy, you're
Yes.
Couldn't agree more.
She's the most crazy.
Absolutely agree.
Yep. I seriously couldn't.
Repressed craziness
Yeah.
is what that is.
You want a little bit. You want a little like you don't know, like if you do something fucked up, you're like, I don't know how she's gonna react. You want that amount of crazy. Like if you know, like she's gonna shoot me. That's too much. That's too much.
I was on a date with a girl and she's like, oh, I had a perfect childhood, and I'm like,
Both parents. We got both parents. My father kissed me every day. He loved me. I was like, this is gonna be boring.
I remember when I went over to this guy's like family's house for the first time, like when we were dating, and he was like, this is where we have our family photos and our albums, and I'm like,
Albums?
yeah,
you guys,
it's too bad.
you have no trauma?
like, you like to look at this?
Yeah.
You like to look at them every day?
It was a very happy family. Like, we would, like, my brother played music and we would fucking dance and play games, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, no one got a beating or anything.
You guys were literally married and gay.
Wait, have you guys seen the crazy hot matrix where they say if she's a 10 on the scale of hotness and a 0 on the scale of crazy, he's like, it's a dude. It's a dude.
That's what I love. I
Okay,
like this.
so the story we're talking about today is another Am I the Asshole?
Okay,
This
here we
one
go.
is titled, Am I the Asshole for not making my daughter invite the special needs student in her class to her birthday party?
Well,
If they don't have ramps, it's not their fault.
Do they have ramps?
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause you don't know. Like, if I'm on the 3rd floor and the elevator's down, I'm not finna lift you and the wheelchair.
Do they have a winch?
Or a service elevator?
Maybe like a button.
Right, that too.
Yeah, service elevator. Something.
Oh, or like some birds that will come and just pick him up and lift him into the building.
Wait, they sell those?
oh my god.
Very strong birds. Look it up.
You train them? Okay.
It's Mike Tyson's.
Maybe you have a solid magnet, like a big one, a big one.
Or a crane,
Okay,
like rent a
so-
crane for.
They just open the door and there's a giant magnet and they're like, come on in, Johnny.
I'm sure the cartoon kinds that have Acme written across it. It's like the red with the red. Yeah.
I've been in a cartoon since he said ramps.
Do you guys want to guess? The asshole, not the asshole.
I'm gonna go off a limb and say not the asshole here
Yeah.
because it could be like they could be very violent, you know, or very extremely violent and disruptive.
I'm gonna say not the asshole because I don't know the exact needs of the special needs person, but sometimes the attention can go on them because they need more. They have more special needs, and so like if you're having a birthday party for your kid, but then this person requires all the attention, it might.
They're kids. They don't know.
But you're also giving the option to the kid. The kid could invite the special needs person. They said not making the kid invite them.
I don't know, I would leave it up to the parent of the child, because if I was that parent, I would not want to send my kid out to a party with like 30 kids because I don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't trust
But
that.
the parent would have to come.
But I'm busy.
You're a busy special needs parent.
I'm busy. I would be very cautious about putting my kid in like a party atmosphere like that. So if I was the other parent, I would leave it up to the special needs parent to decide. I wouldn't make that choice for
What about
them.
you, Tahir?
It depends on where we're having it. Because if there ain't no ramps around, I don't want.
Oh, but this was about inviting. So like the parent would still receive the invitation.
It's like
If it's a mobile special needs, it's like, you know, we're going at the bounce house.
and that makes me wonder, like in Game of Thrones, how the fuck did Bran get around?
Well, he had a lot of ramps.
No, yeah, the kid that died pushed him around.
Yeah.
He had Hodor.
Well, like now he's the king. We're gonna have to build a lot of fucking ramps here, you guys.
Right.
Like, you know.
Do they have Hodors for people in real life?
He was pretty cool he'd just chill and he would go in his mind to travel.
With
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Third Eye Raven. Okay.
That's
so
how you went to
let me read this. So this mom says, my daughter is in the 2nd grade. Her birthday party is coming up and we have a pool party planned at our park.
Oh, there's no way
district
that the wheelchair
for
can get in the
her
water.
Birthday with her classmates. One student in her class, let's call him Tyler, is a nonverbal autistic. I've met him a few times and he's a sweet kid, but yeah, nonverbal autistic. He is in my daughter's class partially, but leaves midway through the day to go to a special program or something. Now, I told my daughter she can either invite all the girls or the entire class. I'm not letting her invite specific people and single anyone out. She ended up choosing the whole class, but my daughter, as respectfully as a 2nd grader could be, asked me if it was okay if Tyler did not receive an invite. She said he's barely in her class and doesn't really know anyone, and it might be tough for him to be at a pool party. I talked to my husband about this and we ended up deciding that she does not have to invite him. She has to give out her invitations through mail, however, because I do not want him seeing her give invitations out. Anyways, I was talking about this at my work with a couple of other nurses, and a few of them thought I was being horrible by telling her she didn't need to include the child with special needs. I said that I do not have any experience handling special needs children, and I didn't know if he would need special assistance or even need his mom or a caretaker there the whole time. A coworker told me I made a huge mistake by teaching my daughter that it's okay to exclude others who are different. I don't know if I read that much into it. Am I the asshole?
It wasn't him being different, if it was under my understanding. It was that he's hardly ever there and doesn't know the other kids.
What does this have to do with ramps?
That was...
I know.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You fucking dick.
A lot of people were saying that she should have left it up to the parents.
I would talk to the parents.
Like what Boze was saying. Like,
I would have manipulated and the parents like, look, do you really want Tyler? You don't want somebody to just push him into the pool or something?
my God.
You don't want that.
I have a unique story about this.
He doesn't speak. He won't even say help.
They fuck around.
So when I was a kid, we moved from Virginia to California, right? And when I first got there, I joined this 5th grade class, and all the kids in the class were writing cards to a kid who was in the hospital because he had to undergo some kind of surgery. And the teacher came to me and they were like, and I've thought about this so much to this day, I still think about it sometimes. The teacher comes to me and they're like, hey, do you want to write a card for Brandon? And I was like, I felt weird. I was like, I don't know Brandon, so is he going to read my card and be like, who is this guy, Steven? Why did he write me a card? So I didn't write him a card because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't like choose to not write him a card because I didn't like him or didn't want to. It's because I felt embarrassed that he didn't know me.
yeah.
Okay.
And so you could have said that little kid, Steve, was being an asshole, but for me, I just felt uncomfortable
I
about
get that because I have a story that relates to that a little bit too. Because there was this guy I started dating in high school, and we had just recently, maybe like 2 or 3 months, been together, and his brother-in-law, like he passes, and so they ended up doing like they had a whole funeral and stuff. He wanted me to go to the funeral, but I'm like, I've never met your family. I don't want to meet them under these circumstances. I didn't even know your brother-in-law. It's weird. Like I feel uncomfortable. I don't want that to be the situation. And so I didn't end up going. And then I found out later, like his sister was really angry that I was being very disrespectful towards her husband who had passed. And I was just like,
See, that's so weird. Yeah, but I get both sides, right? It's a tough thing.
I don't get the sister being mad. It's like he never met her. He never met you. What are you mad about?
Yeah.
Right, but I get what she thinks happened, but then not hearing Tiff's side out, that's yeah.
That's ridiculous though to even get upset at that. That would literally be me getting mad at a stranger for not coming to my mom's funeral. Like, why didn't you come to my mom? Like, first of all, who are you and who's your mom? Like, that's super weird, right? So I don't agree with how the sister acted though.
And plus, you have other things to worry about. You shouldn't be mad about this, and there's things that you should be dealing with right now.
Did you hear my comment about Tyler being non-responsive? If he got pushed in the pool, he wouldn't scream for help.
oh, I didn't hear that.
Jesus, Tahir. I like how no one heard and you were excused and you had to.
Gina heard. I had to run it back.
I wanted me to hear it though. That's what's important. That's pretty good.
We appreciate each other's dark humor.
That's good.
Guys, full disclaimer: Tyler didn't go to the pool party. It's fine.
Yeah, so we're fine.
He'd have been in the water like.
Jesus, Tahir.
It's science.
Yeah.
He's just talking about science right now.
talking about buoyancy.
And you're denying science.
Yeah. Are you denouncing?
I didn't deny it.
Sounds like it.
No, I was like, that's accurate, and I don't want to laugh at it.
Got it.
Buoyancy. Same thing would happen if you threw a lemon in there.
But isn't it good?
Lemon.
But I will say this: isn't it nice that for special needs kids he can still float?
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes. How many needs does he really
I want
have?
to get out of this video now.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiff, what are yours?
Asshole, not asshole.
Tell my mom.
Oh, the mom was labeled as an asshole.
Ah.
I can see that.